It's very important for you guys to manage your sexual energy, because if you're just wasting your time sitting around being lazy, procrastinating, not taking action, and not putting your energy in motion, you're going to wind up falling into a relapse, because you don't know what you're doing with your energy. You're not doing anything with transmuting that energy, right? That energy that you're holding on to, that life force, it's only beneficial to you when you put it into action. You understand? It's more beneficial when it's circulating, when it's going um into different outlets, right? Such as working out, your job, your career, starting a business, you know what I'm saying? Or just cleaning around the house, making yourself useful, being productive throughout the day, to a point where you're not thinking about relapsing. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking about, jacking off. You know, you don't have that moment of boredom. You're just constantly moving on the go, on the go. You don't have time to think about or time to indulge in such an activity, right? So another reason why a lot of guys, they fall into a relapse, right, and they're more sexually frustrated, is because they don't know how to manage the energy that they're holding on to. And you guys don't want to get to that point of where you don't know how to manage yourself and manage the energy that you're holding on to. And all that energy is building up, because you're not doing nothing with it, you know? And then if it's not being placed into the proper channels, then, you falling into a relapse is very likely to happen, you know? And you will get sexually frustrated because, your testosterone, when you're on retention, especially on, like, even after a week of your testosterone increasing up to 45%, because your seminal fluid is starting to regenerate itself, right? Your body is producing more semen. After those 7 days, your testosterone is boosting. And just imagine the percentage of your testosterone on month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, so on, to get the point. You have all that energy being built up, but you're doing nothing with it. You have to make the most out of it. Because if you don't use the energy will use you. Let me say that again. If you don't use the energy will use you. You need to use that energy, guys. Straight up. Use that energy to get out of your comfort zone, to do things that you're not used to doing, to do things that are just abnormal, that don't fit the natural flow state of your life. Sometimes you got to break the pattern, right? And when all that testosterone is building up and you have a lot of it, you have to utilize it. You have to utilize that testosterone and put yourself in circumstances that are uncomfortable, right? And to challenge yourself, right? It's all about transmuting, It's all about transmuting that energy into something that you love to do, like a skill, crafting a skill. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's cooking, art, music, you know what I'm saying? It'll definitely boost up your creativity. The more you retain, you know what I'm saying? The more that energy is building up, that life force, you know what I'm saying? You'll just be more of a smarter person, more wiser, right? just absorbing knowledge like a sponge, right? You'll tap into your creativity a lot more, and you'll be able to just churn out a bunch of ideas out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the powers of retaining, right? But when you are actively transmuting it, you're actively transmuting that energy, it's going to do wonders for whatever it is that you're doing with your life. Career wise, business wise, job wise, whatever, health wise, getting your body in shape, you know what I'm saying? It's going to produce some positive results when you are transmuting that energy. So I'm just here to let you guys know and give you all this quick message to utilize that energy to the best of your ability. Don't waste it. Don't be on semen retention and just acting like, this energy that you're holding on to is just going to manifest greatness in your life. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. You got to take action. If you want great things to happen to your life, you want the blessings to come to fruition, you have to take action. Transmuting that energy is about really taking action, because that energy is being put into motion. That is required. Guys, like, for much is given, much is required. So don't be a lazy slug on semen retention. Don't be procrastinating. You may need to just chill out for a couple minutes and maybe a couple hours, but don't make it to a point where it's every day, where it, like, hours and hours upon hours, you're just procrastinating, not doing nothing, not getting nothing done. No, you want to keep on moving. You want to keep, building that momentum up. Utilizing that energy and placing it into the proper channels. So that being said, make sure y'all like the video for the algorithm. Subscribe if you are new. God bless every single one of y'all. God is good. And I'm out, man. Peace.